this side over here. Come on in and tap into the chat, tap into the chat. So if you're wondering, like I told y'all, I'm doing a lot of things different. I'm doing a lot of new things, you know, trying some new concepts, right? So today is a gym day for me. Today is a gym day for me. So y'all about to come to the gym with me, and we're gonna sit down and talk. Sip Hop, what's going on? Salute to you. So we're gonna sit down and talk. I have some stories for y'all. I don't. This will be my first time being live, and the gyms, they play like music in the gym. So I'm wondering if you know will it get copyrighted while live, or will it even be? Will people even will y'all even be able to hear the music, or will the algorithm pick up the music, or the AI pick up the music? I don't know, but I guess we'll find out. I guess we'll find out. But yeah, y'all seen the title. Y'all read exactly what I said. These chicks out here are demons, man. And I'm not talking, and I'm not saying that lightly either. I am not saying that lightly. But we're gonna talk about it. We're gonna talk about it while I'm working out. I gotta figure out what my routine is today. I may just hit chest. I may just hit chest on y'all real quick. I filmed the video for the members. Right? I filmed a video for the members. I have to edit that and get that together. So say, hey bro, what's going on? What's going on? Y'all about to come to the gym with me, man. We got a lot to talk about. We about to talk about these demons out here. We about to talk about the real life demons. I'm not talking about for fake either. I'm not talking about, you know, oh, she on demon time. Listen, they actually are on demon time though. They actually are on demon time. They real deal on demon time. What is this Adad talking about? What's your pronouns? See, if I wasn't driving, I'd block your bitch ass. Talking about what are your pronouns? What's your pronouns? Talking about pronouns. What the hell does it look like my pronouns are? Stupid. Talking about some pronouns. What? Pronouns. I look like what I am talking about pronouns. See, I need some moderators. To get some of these idiots up out of here. Talking about pronouns. Anyway, YouTube only said we can assume. Says who? And you know what's crazy? Some people are dead serious. Some people are dead serious, especially in corporate America, right? In corporate America, people will real deal ask, "What are your pronouns?" Because a lot of people have been getting jammed up by assuming. And listen, I really don't care about none of that. I really don't care. I really don't care about any of that, right? Because I mean, if it looks like a woman, I say yes, ma'am. I mean, not even looks like a woman. If it is a woman, I say yes, ma'am. Right? And if it appears to be something else, but is appearing to try to look like something else, I just don't say anything. Right? I address them with respect and all of that stuff. But anyway, we finna hop in this gym though. Talking about pronouns. What's up with dude? But yeah, anyway. I should have probably moderated this before I went live. but who cares though? But I got some stories for y'all, man. I've got some stories, and I'm talking about. Let me get away from this truck first. I'm talking about I got real life stories, and people not gonna believe this either. See, when y'all have heard y'all have heard of the saying, y'all have heard of the saying being on demon time, right? Y'all have heard the saying being on demon time. And to be honest with y'all, a lot of these chicks are real deal demon time. What up, Moy? We tapping in, and also if you need a moderator, I got. Oh, yeah, yeah. Listen, I got it. Yeah, I forgot it. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that later on today. I appreciate that. You always here. You know, I trust you to be a moderator. But man, so if you just now coming in, we about to go into this gym real quick. Not real quick, but you know, we about to go into the gym. It's my first time doing something like this. I'm trying new concepts, but you know, a lot of people watch the live replay. So if you know, if you don't catch this live, you know, you can catch the replays. The replays are lit. The lives are lit. You know, we talk about a lot of stuff, you know, on a live. But yeah, where these chicks be on real deal demon time. And let me tell y'all something. When I tell y'all, it really is, you know, on a spiritual level, I really mean that. See, a lot of people think it's a game out here. But if you're really in tune, and you look them dead in their eyes, man, you can see it. And the demons are popping out, man. They'll pop dead out at you. What they call that, a lot of creators will call it the thousand cock stare, or something like that. Thousand cock stare. Yeah, you see it. Hold on real quick. I gotta sign in real quick. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Go ahead. All right, I'm back. But yeah, man, it's real as it gets out here. It's real as it gets out here. But let me tell y'all this story before I stretch. I'm gonna sit down real quick. But I remember talking to this one chick, right? And I'm seeing it more and more frequent nowadays. Salem said, I'm one of the realest out there. Salute to my favorite streamer, the Afterpill. I appreciate that. But nah, I'm not hitting legs today. I did legs the other day. But these chicks that I'm talking to now, man, listen, you have to be there to see it. And maybe you do see it. Right? Maybe you do see it, but there's a lot of chicks out here who, man, you can look them in their eyes, you can look them in their face, and man, you see that it's almost like they're possessed by something. Right? It's almost as if you can see the spirit of Delilah in these. Victor, to be a mod, you'll have to become a member, right? You have to become a member to be a mod. I need somebody who has skin in the game. I need somebody, you know, who's been here already for, you know, a good minute. You know, some of these guys who are members, some of these guys who aren't members, but they donate. They've been here for a minute, and I recognize names, and I don't recognize your name, Victor. I'm sorry. But more, you're right. It's the Jezebel spirit. That's exactly what it is. That's exactly what it is. It's that Jezebel spirit, and I lie to y'all not. I lie to y'all not. It's almost as if when you kind of elevated in spirit a little bit, when you kind of operate at a different level, those demons will pop out right at you. They'll pop out right at you, and they'll say, "Hello, hello, how are you? Hello," and they be ready. And don't get me wrong now, listen, I'm a sinner. I'm a sinner just like the rest of humanity, right? Sometimes you take the bait. Sometimes you take the bait. Sometimes you lay down with some of these Jezebels. Sometimes you lay down. Listen, you really gotta listen. It's a two-edged sword. It's a double-edged sword because you do have to watch. You do have to watch who you lay down with as a man as well, right? Even though it's different, right? Even though it's different because we're entering into a woman, right? Even though we're entering into a woman, but in reality, we have to watch out who we lay down with too, because not all of us are strong in spirit, and that's just the truth. That's just the truth. Moy said it right. Yeah, even the JUCO is Jezebel. Yeah, that's the Jezebel industry. But as men, we take part in this too. We take part in all these Jezebel games. We take part in it too, right? And I'm not even going to sit here and lie and act like, oh, I haven't laid down with Jezebels, or I haven't, blew a Jezebel back out, but because I have. I've done it plenty of times, you know, still be in the streets. So I can't even sit here and say like I haven't indulged. I've overindulged. More laughing. Coach Kev said it's cooked. It's been cooked. But you got some chicks who are out here. You got some chicks out here who are more demonic than others. You got to watch out, right? Like the guy that I was talking about yesterday, Mr. Worthy, Xavier Worthy from the Kansas City Chiefs, right? You got chicks out here who are more demonic than others, right? Who are way more demonic than others. And you got to watch that jump because they'll take you for everything that you have. They'll drain you for everything that you have. They want more than just, some digging stick. Pause, no diddy. They want more than some digging stick. And don't get me wrong, we love some Jezebels. I love a good Jezebel, right? I love a good trained Jezebel, right? See, that's the sinner in me talking, right? That's the sinner in me talking. But, it is what it is. But, I came across one chick, right? And, she was just talking about how she just wanted, actually, it was two chicks. I'm going to talk about two chicks. There was one chick, she was talking about how she just wanted to be a wife and all of that stuff. And, she was ready to settle down and, I just want to be a homemaker and all of this stuff, right? Man, listen, bro, I don't know what it is about me, but I smell a hoe from a mile away. I'm telling you, I smell a hoe from a mile away. I smell a hoe from a mile away, and you can smell the like with a chick who has no control, right? No control at all. You can smell that spirit on her. You can smell it on her, and she was just swearing up and down that she was just so ready to be this and ready to be that. Man, listen, most of these chicks they faking and flogging. They not really trying to be wives. They trying to finesse any guy that they can finesse. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to finesse any guy that's willing to, fall for any of it. Right? That's what's going on. Because truth be told, a lot of these chicks, they got more game than a lot of y'all. That's just the truth. That's just the truth. No, I'm not gonna do any capping on that. A lot of these chicks, they have more game than a lot of guys out here, because a lot of guys are simply just not experienced, right? A lot of guys are not experienced in the real world. A lot of guys are not experienced in the monetized dating. Listen, I tell guys all the time. I tell guys all the time, go to places like Twin Peaks, go to places like Hooters, go to the strip club, right? You need to see how women are operating on the dark side. See, that's why I can operate the way that I do. I have no heart out here for most people. John said they've been gamed up since kindergarten. You did. They've been gamed up since kindergarten, man. They've been gamed up since kindergarten. They've been finessing, right? They've been finessing since kindergarten. And what I tell you guys all the time, I tell y'all, listen, y'all gotta understand that they've been getting attention since how old? Listen, I remember walking with my best friend, right? And I've told the story before. I remember walking with my best friend. This is around sophomore, junior year in high school, right? And we were just walking. We were going to get a gram or two, right? We were going to get a gram or two, right? Back in high school, right? So we were just walking, and we're talking about, she was a fine little yellow bone or whatever, nice and petite, right? All of the guys wanted her. I told this story about my best friend before, but you had grown men. They know that this girl is 16, right? They know that this girl is 15, but you have grown men, hollering at, teenagers. This stuff happens. This stuff happens. That's why when, like, of course I'm not on no believe all women type shit. No, we're not doing none of that. But, when you hear these stories about, when women, talk about that they've been getting hollered at since, 13, 12, believe them, because I've witnessed it myself. Like, I have a sister too, right? I have a sister too. And, for most of my adolescence, I've been close friends with a lot of chicks, right? Yeah, y'all hit that like button, like Moy said. Y'all hit that like button, man. They've been game. Oh, I read that already. But you had grown men, 30 years old, and these were like street guys too. So you had grown men, right? Grown men, 30 years old, 32 years old, hollering at a 16-year-old. So you got to understand what that does to the psyche, what that does to the mental of a lot of these chicks, right? Y'all got to understand what this does to the psyche. So that's why they only have about this much, right? They only have to around soon as they start wearing pads and all that, they start bleeding. They got into them to about 28, 29 years old. Really, some people say earlier than that. But honestly, by the time they're 25, listen, they cooked. Moy says, I have 2 sisters and 12 aunts. Yeah. When you grow up, see your aunties and everybody, like, your mama, especially if you was raised in a single mother household. Oh yeah, you get red pill if you don't grow out of that. See, like I say all the time, my dad was there, right? But he wasn't inside the household, right? He wasn't inside the household. So I had to develop up out of that, right? I had to develop up out of that, right? So, raised by, a bunch of women and all that stuff who didn't have that testosterone around, who didn't have those masculine figures around for whatever choices that they made in life. I had to grow up mentally up out of that. So military was a perfect example of, the military was my full-fledged, father, right? The military taught me that discipline. The military taught me to man up. The military taught me a lot of red pill shit, Listen, I needed that discipline. I needed all of that I didn't necessarily get, from my father. But you got a lot of guys who learn too late, right? John said, Mom tells you to be a nice guy. Exactly. Be a gentleman. You know what's crazy? I was watching this kid. He was like 15 or so, right? Hold on, let me take this down some so I can stretch real quick. But I was watching this kid, and the mom basically demanded that he open up, like, he had a cast on and everything. I'm talking about, this guy was He was down bad. Like, I don't know what happened to him, but clearly he broke his arm. But the mom was demanding that he open up the door for not only her, but his sister too that they were with. And I have no problem with being a gentleman. I have a gentleman archetype, right? I have no problem with being a gentleman, but the way that they were going about it, or the way that his mom was going about it, it felt like damn, she probably setting him up for failure, right? Because the sad part about it is he's gonna grow up, or he's gonna currently do with whoever he's dating. He's gonna be a gentleman with almost every chick, right? He's gonna do that with every chick, right? He's gonna do the whole gentleman. He's gonna do the whole gentleman archetype with every chick, and that's not how you need. That's not how you carry yourself, right? To be honest, a lot of the teenagers, a lot of the Gen Z, Gen Alpha that's coming up, right? They need to be even more colder than the previous generations or the older generations. They have to be, because these chicks are literal demons out here, man. Literal demons, right? And y'all remember the conversation that I heard? Oh shit, I done dropped my gum. Damn. There goes my breath. But remember the story I was telling y'all about the dude from Austin, the 24-year-old who swore up and down that he wanted to be married, right? He swore up and down that he wanted to be married, and I'm like, bro, you 24 years old, and then he was just a nice guy, bro. He was just a nice guy, and he just wanted that traditional family. He just wanted that, that conservative woman. I'm like, bro. And you just know he has no experience with women. I'm talking, and he said when he said he wanted a conservative woman, I just shook my head. I just shook my head. I was like, poor boy. Poor boy. He has no clue that these chicks, even when they claim to be conservative, bro, they're not. They're not, and they'll fake it till they make it for sure. They'll fake it till they make it for sure. But most of these chicks, they on demon time, man. Most of these chicks on demon time. They don't give a damn about none of that conservative shit. They'll play the whole conservative card just to get you, just so they can wrap you around their finger. They'll play the whole conservative card. And like I tell people all the time, the conservative shit don't make sense to me, because why the divorce rates still how they are in America? If it was all cool and dandy, right? If all it mattered was to be in the whole, for the woman to be conservative, the rates wouldn't look how they look, right? I appreciate more for the donation, man. Oh shit, hold up. Moore says 99% of them are covert narcs, and we're gonna talk about that. I got another story for y'all. I just had this conversation with a coworker, and it damn near broke my heart, man. It damn near broke my heart when I heard it. And this is a real life story. Real life story. Let me drink some water real quick. Gotta figure out what I'm gonna do. But I'm not really trying to be where the music at like that, so I don't get copyrighted. Because they will shut this stream down. Can you mute this? Yeah, let me mute this real quick. Hold on, y'all. All right, I had to get away from that music so they don't shut the. They will shut the stream down for that music. I might just do something light since I'm. I might just do something light since I'm. Let's see. But yeah. Let me get these weights. Let me get these weights real quick. Then I'm gonna come back to y'all. Let me get these dumbbells real quick. Get to working out. Still got to count this as a workout day. Hold up real quick. All right. Let's see what y'all talking about. Yeah, I'll be uploading. I'll be uploading to the membership. I need to upload to the membership today. Actually, I have a video in the works. I just gotta get the. I just gotta edit it. And I've been trying new things, trying new software and all that stuff. So yeah, it's about to get right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. But let me tell y'all this story. So I was talking with a coworker today, right? And I had no clue. I had no clue that he was going through what he was going through. Bro, this man found out 20 years. I lied to this was a story today. 20 years, man. 20 years. Found out his wife was cheating the whole 15 years. Found out his wife was cheating the whole 20 years. Actually he said the 15 out of the 20 years. 15 out of the 20 years. What the fuck? I was like, damn, I damn near couldn't even look him in his eyes, man. And you can see the pain. Oh, Nick done came through. Nick, you done finally caught me early this time, Nick. But 20 years. John said, damn, that's sad. He was at Beta Bucks after pill. He wasn't, I'm gonna put it in a way not to be too, disrespectful with it, because I mean, he is a cool dude, but he isn't a guy who wants to elevate. He's not a guy that wants to elevate. Y'all gotta realize, y'all think that y'all just about to get married and y'all just gonna stay stagnant, right? And your wife she ain't gonna wanna go out, she's not gonna wanna go on vacation, she's not gonna wanna, listen, man, as you get older, right? As you get older, as your marriage moves along, you change as people. You change as people. So men end up wanting different things. The women end up wanting different things. Everybody changes. But a lot of men have it fucked up and misconstrued. They think that, okay, I got her. See, men usually don't think, especially nowadays, men don't usually think about the long term. Men, we're simple, right? We want things to always be how they are. We want the same woman, we want the same woman we married or got with at 24 years old, right? We want everything to be the same. We don't want anything to change it, but truth be told, everything changes, right? Everything changes. Traveling dude said, how about are you in the gym? Women will never change. They have their own nature. Yeah, I'm in the gym right now, right? I took y'all with me. But everything changes, man. But he told me 20 years. I'm like, damn. But peep this though. Peep this. It was with a guy at the church. It was with a guy at the church. And somebody close to him. He found out that the dude was smiling all in his face. He found out who it was, and it was one of his close clergy members inside the church. Smiling in his face, coming around his family, smiling in his face. See that's right there. That'll make a man do that. That'll make a man go to prison for life right there. That now, if a man was to crash out, I will give the go ahead and understand the crash out. That's when you understand the crash out. That's when you understand the crash out. But this was somebody close to you. See, that's why listen, if you do get married, I don't judge, right? Y'all should know by now the risks that you're taking to, get married, get in relationships and all that. So if you do get married, hopefully it's with, a woman that, that can hold you down. But if you do choose to go, get a relationship or whatever, get married and all that, bro, don't have your friends, and this from experience too. Don't have your damn friends around your chick like that. I came across a lot of times like this, right? There's a lot of there's a lot of dudes who feel comfortable bringing their best. I don't care if it's a best friend, your homie that you knew since first grade, bro. That shit does not matter. You know how many stories I know personally of dudes who brought their best friend around, their cousin around or something like that, and the cousin, the best friend, his best man, ended up fucking on his bitch. Come on, man. Y'all not ready for that kind of conversation. You know how many times I done seen this happen? You know how many times I done been over, been with, close to dudes or associates or somebody and they bitch choosing? Come on, bro. Come on, man. This shit ain't sweet out here. This shit is not sweet. If you do it, keep all men away from your woman. You just got to do that. You got to protect what's yours, right? That's what men did in the caveman days. They ain't allow no other damn caveman around their bitch. They hit that motherfucker upside the head with the caveman club. Come on now. You dig what I'm saying? You know how many times I done seen that? A lot of guys out here, they tripping. Traveling dude said, how much time do you spend in the gym, bro? I'm in weight loss mode and muscle building mode myself. So as you can see, I kind of already built up myself. So as you can see, I'm real built. I'm around 6'1", 215. 6'1", 215, fluctuate 5 pounds. So around 210 to 215, I fluctuate. So as you can see, low body fat. I would say definitely below 15% body fat. I haven't measured, but below 15%, probably below 13% too. Below 13% body fat, 210, 6'1", 210, 215. I've been in the gym now for like 8 years. So I've been working out heavy for a good minute now. So when I come to the gym, I've been doing the same routine for years. Doomer Viking with the donation, I appreciate it. Your thoughts on false choosing signals? I fall victim to that. I believe that does exist, or mixed signaling, I'm trying to catch my breath, from a modern woman. Yep. I told you they full-fledged demons out here. They don't care, man. Listen, we're gonna talk about that, Doomer Viking. Doomer Viking, I haven't seen you in a minute. I see you still around, huh? I see you still around, Doomer Viking. But let me do this set real quick, then we're gonna talk about it. But Doomer Viking, you're right. And you're not the only one. Traveling Dude said, "You look good, bro. Have you ever been overweight or fat?" No. My genetics have never allowed me to be fat. Now, I have developed a beer gut from drinking too much beer way back when. But as far as genetics go, my mom, genetically, she's been slim her whole life. My dad has been genetically slim his whole life. So I was always skinny growing up. Never been overweight, just slim. And I put on muscle weight, fairly easy. So a lot of exercising also come down to your genetics as well. I just so happen to be a Negro, right? I just so happen to be a Negro. So just because I'm from the Negro diaspora, right? Because I am from the Negro diaspora, I have, genetically my muscles, a lot of black men, build muscle, fairly quick due to genetics. And I've seen white guys, I've seen Asian guys too, who have, those good genetics, and they look great, they build muscle, pretty fast, and put on some good muscle mass as well. But yeah, let me get to Doomer Viking real quick. But Doomer Viking, you're right, man. We've all fell victim to that. And you got to realize, in a social media age, in a digital age, women are doing a lot of this stuff for validation and attention. They're doing a lot of this stuff for validation and attention, right? Even the guys that they do want. Like, there's a lot of guys that they do want, but they'll brush them to the side just because they can, right? They'll brush them to the side just because they can. I've been in those situations plenty of times where women will give me false choosing signals, and then when you finally approach, or when you finally say something to them, it's like, "Oh, I got a boyfriend. Oh no, I'm not ready for a relationship," or, "No, thank you," or no, none of that. I've seen it plenty of times. They'll look at you all day, and sometimes they may have a legit excuse. I don't know. Yeah, they may have a legit excuse. B. Jonathan, I appreciate the donation, man. B. Jonathan said, I'm starting in the gym this week. Got a long way to go, but it's time to get started. Hey, it's time to get started. Hey, everybody clap it up for Jonathan, man. Everybody clap it up for Jonathan. Hey, man, you gotta start somewhere. Listen, I don't knock starting somewhere, man. I don't knock starting somewhere. You gotta start somewhere. But as long as you continue to stay consistent, as long as you continue to stay, you know what I'm saying, disciplined or whatever, hey, the sky's the limit, and that's with everything. Zaire in the building. What's going on, Zaire? Said, by the way, Pill Bro, my name is. See, I knew that. My bad. I've been calling you Zaire this whole time. So let me see. Let me see. Correct me if I'm wrong. Zaire. Zaire, right? Zaire. No, Zaire. That's how you pronounce it. Zaire. My bad, Zaire. My bad, Zaire. I appreciate the correction, though. I appreciate the correction. It's Zaire. Okay, I gotta remember that. I gotta remember that. Yep, Zaire. Okay, we got it. We got it down pat. But who else was I responding to? Oh, but yeah, B. Jonathan. Yeah, clap it up for B. Jonathan, man. Get in there. That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to see. Because as I tell you guys all the time, it's not just about looking, aesthetically pleasing. Yeah, get in there and look aesthetically pleasing, but also when you in there, mentally, it's about your mental game. It's about your emotional game, right? You'll be amazed at how many people come in here and this is purely their therapy, right? I don't believe in sitting in front of a therapist like that unless something is really wrong with you, and this is not medical advice. But if something's not truly wrong with you to where you have some kind of chemical deficiency in your brain, hormonal deficiency in your brain, and it's allowing you to think certain ways, y'all know where I'm getting at, right? Hey, listen to your doctor. Listen to your doctor. After Pill ain't said nothing. But besides that, most people's issues can be solved with eating right, sleeping right, and just doing what's best for yourself. But everybody want to claim mental health nowadays. Everybody depressed. Everybody got anxiety. Come on, bro. Everybody got anxiety. Everybody depressed. Nah, that ain't it. No, that can't be it, right? So man, take your life into your own hands. Zaire said, "Bro, P, are you still gonna do the live call?" And shows, yeah, I'm still gonna do it. Don't worry, y'all be patient. Patience, my friends. Patience, young Jedi. Patience, young Jedi. Patience. Listen, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there. More again with the donation. I appreciate it. They don't want to hear that tap because that means they actually have to do the work. That's what I'm saying. Listen, all that free money shit dead. See, everybody got all that free money during the pandemic, before the pandemic. Listen, you got to put in work now. Ain't no more free money. Ain't no more free results, right? Ain't no more free nothing. Everybody want everything for free. Everybody want everything for free. What Kevin Hart said? Everybody want to be rich, and nobody want to put the work in. Everybody want to be rich, but nobody want to put the work in. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need to go heavier in that though. I'm taking a little light so I can breathe and talk at the same time. But yeah, they don't want to hear that because they actually got to put the work in. That goes for everybody. That goes for the women. That goes for the men. But especially the men. Especially the men. And like I say all the time, I stand on this. A lot of men just gonna be left behind, man. I'm not sugarcoating it no more. I'm not sparing it no more. A lot of men are gonna be left behind. And that just is what it's gonna be. It just is what it's gonna be. Zaire says, shout out After Pill from Florida. Oh, you down in Florida. Shout out to Zaire. Shout out to Zaire from Florida. Crazy Florida. But, back to the main topic of, this stream. But hey, y'all gotta pay attention. Y'all gotta watch out. See, B. Jonathan, shouts out to you. It's gonna be like barbarian days again. The strongest survive. That's what it's turning into. That's what it's turning into, right? But see, there's too many men who want to jump into relationships, right? Because you gotta understand from both sides of the aisle. A lot of men are out here desperate, man. A lot of men are out here desperate. A lot of men don't want to pay for nothing, right? They don't want to put the work in to manifest or achieve, said women in the first place, right? And because we stay in such an instant gratification environment or world, you got a lot of men, they see just how a lot of women are obsessed with social media. You have a lot of men obsessed with social media. And this is why AI chat girlfriends are going to be a big thing, right? This is why, listen, most men don't have to do anything, right? Just how we say the chicks don't have to do anything, right? A lot of the dudes don't have to do anything either. They don't have to leave their phone, right? If you want a big booty Latina, right, you can just search it up in your search engine, right? You want blonde hair, blue eyes, you want to see her get pound, you want to see her go to Pound Town with a BBC pause, no Diddy, right? All you got to do is type it into your search engine. Dudes ain't got to do nothing, right? They're getting cheap dopamine hits, they getting heroin hits, right? They getting methamphetamine hits, right? That cheap dope. They getting those cheap dope hits, right? And it's achieving what they want to achieve mentally, but not really doing it in the physical. So you got a lot of guys who are okay with talking to their chat box, right? You got a lot of guys who are okay with talking to those OnlyFans models. You got a lot of guys who are okay with hitting the follow button on their favorite Instagram, thought pocket, right? What can you do? One says, shout out from AZ, Arizona, pause no Diddy. Yeah, pause no Diddy. Relationships take too much hard work, easy to pay a beautiful lady escort with no drama from time to time. I didn't say it, he said it. Yeah, see, I didn't say it, he said it. But, and to be honest with you, in my personal opinion, you have to reach a certain level of discipline to even participate in that kind of game too, right? See, y'all don't want to hear this either. See, I'm about bursting bubbles. I don't give a damn about bursting bubbles. You have to have a certain level of discipline and have some kind of purpose for your life, because you'll be surprised at how many guys, they get caught up in paying chicks and, they give them all they got and they keep on paying until they ain't got no more. There's plenty of stories about, husbands who went broke, lost a house, couldn't afford to pay the mortgage no more, couldn't afford to pay the bills no more because they were giving it all to escorts. So you have to have a certain level of discipline. You have to have a strong mental to be able to pay a chick, right? Because y'all got to think that's instant too, right? That's instant too, right? We live in a crazy world to where, nowadays all you got to do is type in what you type in, right? And then boom, whatever chick you want. Listen, listen. I didn't say it. Listen, I didn't say it. I didn't say it. You can log in, you type in whatever you want to type in, and then listen, you can find whatever chick you want to find, right? You can find whatever chick you want to find. That does something to a weak mental too, right? It does the same thing to the mind as it does, with logging on, on the Instagram. But I mean, it's a little bit different because you got to cough up the money, right? But what it's actually supposed to do is, right? What it's actually supposed to do is, when you spend that money, right? Let's say you spend $500, you know, for a nice piece of, whatever you want, top notch, top quality. Just think about some of the most beautiful women you could think of, $500 to $1,000, right? You spending that money is supposed to go motivate you to go and make 2 or 3 times that, right? It's supposed to go motivate you to do more, bring in more, because you're like, damn, that bitch was amazing. That chick was amazing, bro. I ain't never had no big booty Latina. I ain't never had no Scandinavian blonde hair, blue eyes. I ain't never had no big booty black girl, right? I ain't never had no African queen. I ain't never had that in my life. Boy, oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Right? That's supposed to motivate you to like, hey, I need to go harder, bro. I'm taking these bad, we sit in courtside, we're going to the 4-star, 5-star restaurants, her toes done, her nails done, right? Her hair nice how I like it. She smells good. The dress she wore is perfectly fitted, right? And depending on what you like, for me, I like fit girls, right? I like fit girls, right? Because I'm in the gym. That's what turns me on. I like fit women. Of course I'm black too, so of course I like the curvy, big booty chicks too, right? I like I like the Pog-delicious, right? I like the Pogs. I like the fat ass white girls, but I also like the slim and petite, right? And I like the curvy, but for the most part, even if she curvy, even if she got a big booty, she got to be in shape, right? So everybody got their own type. Everybody got their own niche. Everybody got their own, you know what I'm saying? But that's supposed to go and motivate you. Like, dang, she was looking good. I need that experience again. It's just like flying first class, right? It's just like going to a different country, right? Which I plan on doing. Y'all stay tuned. After Pill Overseas coming soon. After Pill Overseas coming soon, right? But it's supposed to motivate you, like when you travel overseas, when you finally get a taste of that freedom, right? When you finally get the taste of that culture, or, those particular women who are over there, right? That's supposed to motivate you to go and get more. Okay, I only stayed for 2 days, I only stayed for 3 days. Now I gotta grind. Now I gotta grind for a whole 6 months. I wanna stay over there for 2 weeks. I wanna stay over there for a month. I wanna stay over there for 6 months. So that's supposed to motivate you to go and get more. But a lot of guys out here, I don't want to lead guys into destruction, because I know a lot of guys are not strong mentally. So with paying for it, you have to be a special kind of person, right? A special kind of disciplined person. You have to be able to believe, okay, I paid $500. I'm not, that was a good experience, but I'm not where I want to be yet. So listen, I got to go hard for the next quarter. I got to go hard for the next 4 months. I got to go hard for the next 5 months, right? I got to build my, my savings up, right? But some guys, they're not mentally there. So if they get a hold of it, right? If they get a hold of it, they're like, boy, oh boy, I can just pay, and they end up spending all their money, just like the OnlyFans guys, right? Y'all seen that guy who spent like $20,000 on the OnlyFans? He's sick. He's sick mentally, right? Or the guys who, spending money on corn and all that stuff, they're sick mentally, right? You got to be healthy mentally to take part of that kind of lifestyle, because it can do something to you, right? We're not going to sit up here and act like it's all cool and dandy, right? It's not. I'm not going to sit up here and act like, oh, it's just cool to just, I'm not trying to promote it per se, but I understand that it's an alternative thing that men can do, and actually I think it's a necessary evil, because what happens is men don't have that outlet. We're already seeing it in the first place. We're already seeing it in the first place, right? We're already we're already seeing what happens when men don't have that outlet, right? Chaos, confusion, destruction. We're already seeing it, right? And most men, you got to think, most men are not even leaning that way towards paying women. A lot of men are still stuck on a traditional, I want a wife, I want kids and a marriage and a white picket fence and all that stuff, right? That's what they want. Traveling dudes say white dudes like curved black sisters too. Hey, listen. If you do, you do. If you do, you do. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to you. Shouts out to the chocolate lovers out there. Shouts out to the chocolate lovers out there. But this is the after pill. I'm not trying to lead men into destruction. I just want you to get a 360 viewpoint, in life, right? But I just want guys to get a 360 viewpoint on life, and you make the decision for yourself, right? You know what you want. The doghouse, what's going on? Yep. Blake Bradley said thick thighs, yes sir. But you guys know what you want. You guys know what you can handle. Chadwick, your After Pill watch tour content all the time. Looking in good shape, I appreciate it. But I'm not trying to lead men into destruction. You know who you are, and well, a lot of men don't, but you should be developing to the point that you do know who you are, right? So you can make those decisions, right? Truth be told, some men don't want to pay women, right? Which I find, quite, stupid. Because at the end of the day, you're gonna pay for something. Whether you're paying for a wife, you're paying for a girlfriend, you're paying for an escort, you're paying for a sugar baby, you're gonna pay, right? There's no way to get around it. Even if, and what kills me? What kills me is these guys who want conservative women, right? They don't want the whole package, right? They just want the conservative woman without coughing up the cash. What is a conservative woman? Right? A conservative woman is a woman who rests in her feminine. She believes in traditional gender roles, and she allows the man to lead and be the head of the household. Right? So what comes with being the head of the household? What comes with being the leader? Right? You taking on most of the bills. You taking on all of the finances. Right? You leading her, you disciplining her, right? You training her, essentially. Right? That's what that means. But you got guys out here, they want girls to be out here, broke out here. Right? They want girls to be broke out here. They want girls to be living in the shack, right? They want girls out here broke, dusted, and disgusted. You want a conservative woman, but you don't want to be a conservative man, right? You want to cough up the cash. You don't want to cough up the cash. You want her to accept you being broke, right? Zaire said, slim, thick, tan, white shorties with blonde. It's my weakness, man. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Don't get me started. It's something about that tan. It's something about that tan, right? And in shape, right? Something about that tan and in shape with the blonde. Let me stop. Don't get me started. I'll go on a whole tangent. Right? We'll have that conversation another time. Right? We'll have that conversation another time, right? We're gonna talk about that's a good topic to have right there. That's a good topic to have. We're gonna talk about types, right? We're gonna talk about types. And like Moy said, conservative women are expensive, man. Y'all, men really don't know this, right? They think, oh, she's just supposed to stay home, right? Barefoot and pregnant, and what? Wearing dirty drawers and dirty clothes, right? What's she supposed to be doing? Staying in a fucking cabin or something? Like what? And then you expect to have you expect to have a beautiful conservative woman? Bro, y'all are out of y'all mind. You expect to have a beautiful conservative woman and you're not trying to cough up no cash, right? But then say on the flip side, I'm not paying no woman. Yeah, you're right. You're not going to pay no woman. You're not going to pay the woman is not going to want to be your husband. She's not going to want to be your wife. She's not going to want to be none of that. It don't make sense, bro. She want to go on vacation. She want to enjoy herself. And quite frankly, there's nothing wrong with that. See, me, I don't view it how a lot of these men out here view it, right? I don't view it like that. Cough up the cash, right? If you want a woman that's not even guaranteed. Even if you cough up the money, y'all already seen what Xavier Moore. We've seen plenty of situations, right? We've seen plenty of situations, but even the money is not guaranteed. But if you do go that route, you're still going to be coughing up the cash. And married men pay more. That's just the truth of the matter. Married men pay more because you paying over and over again, right? Even though with an escort or something like that, you'll pay over time if you continue to see her, right? But you're not paying, you're not filling up the fridge for a family of 2 or 3 or 4, right? You're not paying the utility bills for that woman, right? You're not furnishing that apartment or that house for that woman. You're not buying a nice car for that woman. You're not doing this, that, and third for that woman, right? You just paying her to leave. That's it. So married men pay more. That's just the truth of the matter. I gotta give a shout out to Coach because y'all know he be saying people be stealing his stuff. So shout out to Coach because I think he's the one that coined that term. Oh shit. Whew. I'm doing compounds today. I'm not really doing my usual workout. Kind of compounding it together since I'm on live right now. Well, damn, I guess I'll be a demon then. Teresa, what's going on? Listen, a lot of these women are demons out here, man. You missed the beginning of that conversation, right? You missed the beginning of that. Moy says, my father made everything on his own and married an old, funny conservative. And guess who paid all the bills? The man, like, duh, yeah. Like, you want a conservative woman. See, this, some of y'all dudes are the reason why a lot of these girls be turning damn liberal, right? They don't be having no damn choice because a lot of dudes out here sorry, man. A lot of dudes out here sorry. They don't want to work. They don't want to get better. They don't want to do nothing. Teresa said, hey, LOL, I'm not though. LOL, just joined. I feel you, Teresa. But, you got to watch the replay. You gotta watch the replay. But just to make a long story short, I was just talking about how, a lot of these women out here, they real deal demons. You can see it in their eyes, especially if you have a certain kind of spiritual discernment, right? Especially if you got a certain kind of spiritual discernment, you can look a lot of these women in their eyes and they're gone, right? They're gone. People in general, but especially women, because you got to think, women intake, right? Men enter women, right? That's why for social media, women are so susceptible to brainwashing. Women are so susceptible to the propaganda, right? Women are so susceptible to programming. It's because women are susceptible to things entering to them, right? Now, as a man, we were built to handle demons, right? We were. We were built to handle demons. Men have demons too, but we were built to handle those demons, right? We were built to fight those demons, right? We've been given instructions and we've been given, the logic and everything that comes with being a man. We've been given all those things, which a lot of people will say God-given rights, right? God-given rights over the earth, authority over everything, over every living thing, on the earth, right? Physical and spiritual, right? So we've been given that power over things. So men, in general, are able to fight those things. Women, however, are not, right? And that's why so many women are walking around, straight up. You can see the demon in them. I'm telling you, man. Y'all think this shit. Y'all think I'm just metaphorically speaking. Y'all think I'm just metaphorically speaking. I'm not metaphorically speaking. I'm talking about real deal. You can see it in them. They be on demon time. That's what it. Yep. They be on demon time. And as more and more women, get away from men, they get away from that masculine energy that was created to fight off those demons for them. Right? We're going to see more and more women susceptible to chaos, confusion, and destruction. It just is what it is. Tribal do say easier to pay women by the hour than an expensive divorce. Absolutely. Buzz out, you say get y'all ass in the gym, man. It's about to be summer, man. Listen, it is what's it, March? It's March right now. It's March right now. Listen, y'all got April and May. Listen, I've been in the gym all year. Y'all late to the party, but hey, you still got to get in here. You still got to get in here. But yeah, man, it's almost summertime. What y'all waiting on? That's why y'all gonna see a lot of videos where I'm sitting on my porch. Y'all gonna see a lot of my videos where I'm sitting on the porch and I'm just be talking about different topics too. It's shirt off season. Let me put some of these weights up. But yeah, it's shirt off. It's shirt off season. Y'all should have been in the gym. I've been in the gym all year. I can't wait till the sun come out. I can't wait till the sun come out. I couldn't wait till it finally heated back up again. Right? I'll be outside jogging like Morris Chestnut. I'll be outside jogging like Chadwick Boseman. Listen, I'll be outside jogging like Chocolate Thunder. Listen, I'm your mama's favorite black superhero. Right? Daylight saving time, right? Hour done went up, so it's more daylight outside. It's grinding season, man. What y'all doing? It's grinding season. I love when it heat up. See, this is why I want to move to a tropical. I want to move to a tropical place. Right? This is why I want to move to a tropical place. Cause I just feel like that's what my body is. That's what my body is naturally inclined to. Tropical climates. So that's where I want to be. Dang, I'm not trying to be by the music though. Hold on, y'all. Y'all can't hear that music, can you? And everything's taken up. I usually do some Stairmaster or something to get my in my workout, but now that all the Stairmasters are full. Well, yeah. See what y'all talking about. Let me read your last message. Let me see. More says, men are meant to transmute and slay or tame the demons, but more often a woman doesn't do shadow work and doesn't even acknowledge her own demons. That's true. Exactly. That's true. That's true. Traveling dude said it's not even spring yet. Nothing prettier than a fit woman in a bikini. Oh my, see, y'all about to get me started, man. Y'all about to get me started, man. See, I don't see how they, and you know, I'm tired of seeing dudes out here with fat sloppalopicus, man. Y'all be out here with fat sloppalopasauruses, right? Y'all be out here with fat sloppaloposaurus, and I just be scratching my head, right? When I was out of town, what was that? Like 2 weeks ago at this point. When I was out of town the last 2 weeks, I seen two dudes, and especially you black dudes, man. I'd be disappointed in y'all ninjas, man. I'd be disappointed in y'all ninjas. I'm tired of seeing, you know, and then the dudes they be fit too, right? Slim structure and all that. And I'm always seeing a black dude with a damn a sloppaloposaurus. And I'm like, bro, y'all out here embarrassing, man. Y'all out here embarrassing. You can really be out here getting you a fine little slim thing, right? Nice little petite thing, nice little in shape thing. But you choose a fat sloppalopicus. Listen, I'm not fat shaming. I'm not fat shaming, but I'm tired of seeing that shit. And then when they walk past me and my chick, right? When they walk past me and my chick, they looking crazy. Y'all don't look crazy. Why your bitch out of shape? Why she out of shape? That speaks more on you as a man than it does anything. Because you're not requiring no discipline from her. Right? You're not requiring no discipline from her. You're not requiring no consistency from her. You're not requiring nothing. Right? You're not requiring nothing. So that speaks more about your character as a man, because you're not getting her ass straight. And if she don't want to work out, kick her to the left, kick her to the curb. What Beyonce say? To the left, yeah, to the left, and show her the gym door. Yeah. And there's a lot of guys out here. Yep, get your standards up. There's a lot of guys out here who don't have good standards, man. No standards at all. Traveling dude said I go to Aruba in May. Okay. On a trip, I got some more weight to get off first, and a local lady smashed down there at the hotel. Oh, shouts out to Traveling Dude, man. Shouts out to Traveling Dude. He said he going to Aruba. he said he going to Aruba. Right? Listen, being a man is about making choices, right? There's several different choices that you can make. Several different choices. Right? If you choose to live, you know, that lifestyle, then hey, being a man is about accepting who you are and what you are. Also developing, right? Also, you know, elevating as well, but accepting who you are at the core and doing what, you know, Moy just said, you know, doing that shadow work, you know, trimming the fat, right? Trimming some of those demons off that can cost you your life, cost you your finances, cost you your health. Right, trimming those demons off and moving forward. You're not going to ever be perfect. Don't ever let anybody tell you that you're going to be perfect. Life ain't about being perfect. Life is not about being perfect, right? It's about choices, it's about making the right choices. It's about elevating, it's about developing and understanding where you fall short and moving from there. That's it. John said get off the McDonald's. Listen, I'm not going to lie. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like, listen, I said I tell the truth, the whole truth, so help me God. I have to have, every once in a while, I have to have some good McDonald's. I have to have some good McDonald's fries. listen, listen. Every once in a while, I have to have some good McDonald's fries. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, Kyle cuts hair. What's going on, man? What's going on? Listen, you know I'm still at it. You know I'm still at it, Kyle. Listen, when I said, listen, I gotta keep going. When I said I was gonna take this, I was gonna take it to the top. Listen, I'm still grinding. I'm still doing it, and before you know it, I'm gonna be up there with some of the big YouTubers. Yes, sir. But Moy said, trim that McDonald's, get in the gym, and stack those Monopoly chips. Yep. That's the only way to live, really. Dang, it's 8:11. I need to get home so I can eat. Right? Some of us got to get up and go to work in the morning. Some of us got to get up. I need to probably hit one more workout. I'm busy talking to y'all. Trying to do said hard to always stay away from McDonald's. Even President Trump liked McDonald's, and he still lost some weight. See, some people can afford to possibly, eat like unhealthy a little bit. Right? Some people can afford to eat a little bit. Like I can afford, even though I don't like eating unhealthy, right? And I mostly eat home cooked meals, right? But some people can afford to, slack off a little bit. See, I've been going for so long, I can afford to just slack off just a tad bit, right? And which I have. Sometimes I get, when I go out, maybe I want to drink a little bit heavier than usual, right? Maybe I want to eat some wings, some burgers, some fried fish, some fried chicken wings, right? Some nice chicken wings, right? Sometimes I want to, indulge, but there's nothing wrong with that. I've shown myself I can be disciplined. I've shown myself I can be consistent, and it's nothing for me to listen. It's nothing because I've been doing it for so long. Like I don't let myself slip too far. You get what I'm saying? I don't allow myself to slip too far, right? So I slip for a little bit, allow myself to indulge, because you really have to. Honestly, that's why they call it cheat days. You really have to. Right? So when I want to indulge, like I go hard in drinking, right? I have a good time, right? Hangover next day, possibly, if I haven't drunk enough water. But, I go hard. Eat what I want to eat, drink what I want to drink, all that stuff, right? I do it. I do everything, right? I do everything. But, yeah, you got to indulge sometimes. Mo says 80-20 rule, that's all. Just keep it more positive than negative. Yep. Trying to say, do you drink soda, like diet soda? No, I don't really drink soda. I don't drink soda. Not like that. I may do a Sprite here and there if I'm eating fried food, but overall, that's rare. That's rare that I really just drink a soda. I don't get soda from the store. I don't keep soda in the house. I don't keep canned soda. I don't do any of that. No. You're not gonna see me picking up a soda. Like, let me get a soda. Nah, right? I'll drink more sparkling water, if anything. Right? Tap said it's an exception because he does more than the average man, and that's why we into Tap gang. Yeah, for sure. And I still have a long way to go. I'm still not where I want to be. Right? I'm still nowhere near where I want to be. But it's coming though. It's coming. It's definitely coming. Like I said, overseas after pill coming soon. Overseas after pill coming soon. Yes, sir. Overseas after pill coming soon. Y'all already see the studio coming together. A lot of stuff about to come together. A lot of things are coming to fruition, right? I got some, I can't speak too much, right? I can't talk too much. I can't talk too much. Kyle said, yes, sir, I love to see it, bro. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it. I hope you're doing good, too. Hope everything good over there. Traveling dude says some fit women like big fat dudes on top of them. Weird to me. They like, I've seen this phenomenon. And I call it a phenomenon because I've seen this phenomenon. And sometimes I see it in the gym, right? And I don't know what happened to the dude or if he slacked off. right? I don't know what happened to him, right? But I've seen some. Dang, they still over there. Dang. I've seen some fit dudes, or some fit chicks, um, with fat dudes in the gym, right? I've seen it, and maybe he slacked off, maybe you know, he he built up weight or whatever, just got fat out of nowhere. I don't know, but I've seen it. It's the same phenomenon when you see it's the same phenomenon when you see pretty chicks with ugly dudes, right? And then not all the time do they even have money. Or you see pretty chicks or good looking chicks, gorgeous chicks with goofy looking ass dudes. I'm like, what? And then you see what car they hop in. It's like, well, it ain't because he rich. Pause, no diddy, right? And even then, I don't even think he packing no heat like that either, right? Pause, no diddy, no diddy, right? So I don't know. The same phenomenon. Ever thought about being a bodybuilder in shows? You know what? Some people have brought that to my attention. Being a bodybuilder, I have thought about actually modeling. I may get into that actually, get into the modeling industry. Some people have told me that I look like I can be an actual bodybuilder or something like that. So, you know, not really thought about it, but so bodybuilding is great, healthy sport. I might compete myself in the light heavyweight class, about 220 pounds. Yeah, that sounds about where I'm at. Well, no, I'm not. No, I'm not 220. I'm 210, 215. I probably can get up to 220. I probably can get up to 220 if I get even stricter with my diet and everything. Right? Yeah. Well, these people haven't. I hate when I'm at the gym and people don't get up from the machines. I really hate that. So we're gonna find one more exercise to do while I talk to y'all. While I got y'all here, let me put this on mute. Oh, I forgot I was on mute. Anyway, but yeah, see what y'all talking about. Come and fat your scare all, man. I really don't get it, man. I get everybody start somewhere. I get it, but I don't really see how you even let yourself. I don't see how you let yourself get to that point. I don't. I don't see. And maybe because I always play sports. I've always played sports, so I've never really been overweight because I always played sports. 8, 4, 5, 6, 7. And like I said, I've always been skinny, right? I've always been skinny, so and then by the time I got to college, I started lifting heavy. So, you know, yeah, by the time I got to college, I started lifting heavy and building. That's where I built all my mass at. That's where I built most of my mass when I was in college. And I didn't want to be the skinny, scrawny, pipsqueak, right? I wanted to look good. I seen that women had a, better response to guys who, were muscular and all that stuff. So that's what I wanted, especially in college. B. Jonathan said, "Where you think about going first?" Listen, man, I know how y'all voted, but some of y'all said Thailand. Most of y'all said Thailand. But since DR is closer, I gotta hit DR first. I know a lot of y'all said Thailand, but I'm gonna get to Thailand too. Thailand, you really got to plan for, right? Thailand got to really plan for. So, I do work for a living, so, still got to, buy vacation and all that stuff. So, Dominican Republic, you can kind of, take a vacation and spend about 2 or 3 days in DR. Really, DR, you can really hit over the weekend, right? It's a straight shot. It's really, you don't really have to have any connecting flights, right? You just get on the plane, right? You just get on the plane and go straight there. So I may hit DR first, right? I've been watching a lot of DR videos, so just stay tuned. But Thailand is on the list. I got several different places on the list, right? Right. That's what I'm saying. Even though Thailand is pretty. Actually, Thailand is better for English than the DR is. You probably have a little bit more trouble with trying to talk to the native there, even though they speak broken English or whatever. But as far as what I know, as far as the Thai people, a lot of them speak English. A lot of them speak English well. I was in the DR last year, and then I went to Jamaica. They're both tropical places, and have gorgeous women. I legally paid one there too. She was hot. I bet. DR is close, and Spanish is pretty easy. I already read that. B. Johnson said, "You were in the military, right? 5.56 or 308." I got 5.56. I got a 5.56 right now. I got a 5.56 at the house. So you better not get out of pocket. Y'all remember last year? If you were here last year, somebody leaked my address, and I had to move. Somebody leaked my address. I moved somewhere else, but somebody leaked my address and all that stuff, which I didn't appreciate. I felt was very cowardly. They released my address on the video, right? And I wasn't scared of nothing like that. It's just like, some people like, you got to realize, like, last year I went like semi-viral last year. Last year I went semi-viral. So I had a lot of eyes on me, especially. I still got a lot of eyes on me, right? 8,000, almost 9,000, subscribers. That's nothing to take lightly, right? I built that from the ground up. So I still got a lot of eyes on me, right? Almost 1,000 people watching, every time I turn on. That's a lot of people. Then that's not even including impressions and stuff like that. So, but yeah, somebody leaked my address and all that. That's why that's actually the reason why I bought a lot of my guns that I have now. And I still have some more to add to my arsenal. That's the reason why I probably spent over $3,000 at this point. I probably spent over $3,000 on the weapons I got now, plus ammo and all that stuff. Yeah, I wasn't playing no games. I'd be damned if somebody leaked my address where me and my family laying our head at, and you think you about to what? No, sir. Blow your stupid ass back outside. Right? Blow your stupid ass back outside. Whoa, dude said, why the fuck would the after pill get docs, hated, bro? Yeah, people do. I don't know, even though, see, here's the thing. You don't never know who's watching you. You don't never know who's watching. You don't never know who this video, like, I don't know who's on this. I don't know everybody who's on this live stream. I don't know who everybody is watching, my videos. I can have coworkers watching the videos. I can have neighbors watching the videos, right? It can be anybody. You don't know. But somebody knew where I was staying exactly, and they leaked my address. And that's not really a good feeling to have. Somebody leaking your address and knowing where you stay and you not knowing who they are, right? That's equivalent to somebody kicking in your door, and you trying to sleep at night. You can't really sleep at night because you're thinking like, who the hell leaked my address? Said, damn, that's crazy, bro. Yeah. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Shouts out to everybody who donated. My phone is on 2%. So I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night. I'll see y'all in the next video. And that's an after pill. Peace.